Tea time. Did you hear a story about this young college student who was taking a break from university in Toronto to go back to Pakistan with her family? And they were having such a good time, mingling with old neighbors and friends and family. Well, while they're there, unbeknownst to her, a woman approached her mother and said, "Hey, we have a package that we want you to take back to Toronto for us. Instead of us mailing it, can you carry it back there physically? And one of our family members will come and pick it up from you." And the mother was like, "Oh, no problem. That's no big deal. Definitely drop it off my house. I'll take it back with me." Well, her mother does. And then months later, they're back in Toronto. They're back in school and she's enjoying her classes. And one day she wakes up to a note that says her class is canceled for the day. And she was like, "This is really weird. My classes are never canceled." So she stays home. Then she realizes her brother's not there, her mother's not there, her father's not there. She's home completely alone. She don't really know what to do with herself, so she's just hanging out. And she gets a phone call from her mother. Her mother's like, "Are you at home right now?" And she's like, "Yeah, I am actually." And she's like, "Good, good, good, good. So there's somebody coming to pick up this package, and I need you to just go in my room. It's on the dresser. Just give it to them. You don't have to open it or anything. Just hand it to them and be sure not to let them in our house." And she was like, "Okay, Mom, what is going on? This sounds really weird." So she waits, and then of course she hears a knock at the door. And when she opens it, she was like, "Damn, he fine." But she holds herself together and she says, "You know what? It seems like I know you from somewhere." And then they start talking. It turns out that he's a student at the same university that she's at. And they had ran into each other around campus, but never really talked, but they had seen each other. And then she gave him the package and he goes away. She goes to her group chat and posts his picture, and they're like, "Does anybody know this guy? He is fine." And they're like, "Oh yeah, I have some classes with him. Oh yeah, he's super smart." And she's like, "Oh yeah." She saw him on campus next time. She said hi, and he said hi back. That turned into a few dates. And then 7 years later, they're married. And she says, most people say you can't sit around at home waiting for love to come knock on your door, but literally, that's exactly what happened to me.
You came to me just like a dream.